Hi, Katrina Asman, Bookkeepers HQ, and I am wanting to talk to you about what advisory is and that you're actually already doing it at the moment for your clients. So those bookkeepers that are asked by a client, why are my wages so much higher this month? Why is my BAS higher than the previous period? They're asking you for advice. They're asking you for your insights, your knowledge, both for regard to that client and also for your skill and your knowledge of what's going on in their business. That's not compliance. That's not data processing. That is information that you are able to bring to them as advice. It's more than reconciliation. And they're questions that we often get asked as a bookkeeper from a business owner, just to find out, for them to learn a little bit more about their business and what's going on and why things are happening. It's common for us just to answer it. Like, we know the answer. We can find out why their wages were higher this month than last month. We probably already know straight away, 5 weeks instead of 4 weeks, for example. But sometimes clients don't realise that. Sometimes they want to know more information so they understand it better. So even though it's a very simple question and it's a very simple answer, sometimes some of their things that they might ask might not be as simple and straightforward, that you do have to put a little bit more knowledge and thought into it. And that makes sense too. But use those questions as being prepared to go into a bigger conversation. Like, it becomes a cash flow question. Maybe they're not prepared for 5 weeks of wages, or they're not prepared for BAS. They haven't put their money aside. So the conversation starts with a very simple question, either from the client or from you, and can lead into further discussions. And that's where advisory starts. So I can guarantee you, you are already doing advisory in your everyday work that you do for clients. And if you think about it, what questions are your clients asking you to find out exactly what's, more information, what's going on? What are they wanting to know about their business that they're asking of you? Think about that and how you are just bringing that in to the service you're providing them, and then charging maybe a bookkeeping rate, or not even charging them at all, because it's a simple question that has a very simple answer, which could actually prepare you for bigger conversations and help you do advisory, begin your advisory journey. So that's the first conversation, first realisation that you are already doing advisory and you are not charging for it. So if you're after a little bit more information, maybe getting yourself prepared for questions that you could ask your clients to provide that extra service, that extra value. Sit down with clients and begin your advisory journey. Comment questions, and I will send you the link for my 20 questions that will begin your advisory journey, if that's something you're interested in. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.